break. We're in week 2 of a government shutdown, but we still have to function as a society. But there's a new film that looks at a different kind of shutdown that may have been more crippling, if only for a day. It is called The Day Iceland Stood Still. The Hindsight Film Festival is presenting this documentary tomorrow in Savannah, and today I'm joined by the festival director, Pat Longstreth, to tell us a little bit more about this film, the festival, which is coming up in the spring, but this is kind of a slow rollout, if you will, of what people can expect.
Yes, it is. We've got the Cultural Arts Center booked for 4 days in the first weekend of March. So in between the book festival and St. Patrick's Day, we thought was a good time for this 4-day festival that's going to feature historical documentaries. And we think it's one of the only festivals like this that just focuses on those type of films and bring in directors of historical documentaries to town. And we have got a sponsor, the Better Angels Society, which organizes the Ken Burns Prize for Film. So anybody who's a fan of the Ken Burns films will, I think, be very interested in some of the films that we're programming. And then tomorrow night, we've got a film that's actually not part of the Ken Burns Prize for Film, but it's one of my favorite films that I've seen in the last couple of years in researching all these historical documentaries. And
this will give people a taste of what they can experience when they come to the festival in the spring.
Yeah.
So let's start with this story, because I kind of made a joke about the government shutdown. It is a shutdown, so to speak, by the women in Iceland who just said, nope, we're not doing anything today.
That's right. Yeah, I love that you tied it to present day in a way, because this particular shutdown in 1975 was actually a lot more widespread than what we're experiencing right now. All the women decided to skip work and also not do any housework or cooking or cleaning or childcare. And the result was that all the emergencies shut down, emergency services shut down, the airport shut down, businesses shut down, schools shut down, and the women demonstrated in the streets and asked for equal opportunities and equal pay, and it didn't happen overnight after that. But they have had steady progress the last 50 years, and today Iceland is considered the most gender equal country in the world.
I would imagine if we did this today, in 1975 we might have had less people answering phones and things like that. Today we might have offices that wouldn't even open because the boss might not be there.
Well, that's true.
In a different time that we are in 2025.
That's right.
You've got the director of the film as well as an Icelandic producer that is going to be there tomorrow?
Yeah, actually they weren't able to be here in person.
Okay.
But we've interviewed them remotely, and I've got Amy Page Condon of the Savannah Morning News to interview them in a conversation about the film. And Amy's just a really great historian as well, so she did a lot of great research about the women's movement and how it relates to Iceland. And so I think people are really in for a treat if they stick around after the film to hear that conversation. And
the film was just created last year and is not even available for wide release, so this is a kind of an exclusive opportunity for
Yes, people. Yeah. It premiered at Hot Docs, which is a really prominent film festival in Canada, and it's had a good run. It's won a lot of awards, but they haven't yet signed up for streaming distribution yet. So if you come tomorrow night, this is a really good opportunity to see it. Because it might not be available for another 6 months, year, or a couple of years. We'll see how it goes.
And the tickets are only $10. It's at the Savannah Cultural Arts Center tomorrow night. The doors open at 6. The screening starts at 7. Pat, thanks so much for being here today, and looking forward to the springtime when we get 4 days of this.
Yeah, look out for Hindsight Film Festival. It's coming.
All right. Thanks so much for being here today.
All right.